To tonight's broadcast of the NBA's Rising Stars Challenge. Always a great chance to see some of the top-tier young talent going head-to-head. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. So the elites will get the first possession. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for the Stars, we've got Hardaway. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Scott. Then there's Scott, and it's Steele, and at the point.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And for as much offense as the All-Star Game features, I mean, the Rising Stars Challenge typically gives us even more scoring. I mean, this is an action-packed event year in and year out.
Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star Game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Stars off to a quick start here. 4-point game. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Scott kicks to Hardaway. Money from the wing. Hardaway has got his first points of the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah, Greg, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. As a matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want. And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here's Murray. Gets an open look and hits.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Bogdanovich passes to Webb. Here's Murray. And good coming off the assist by Spud Webb. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
16 feet away, and it's blocked by Scott.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And he gets the bucket.
And, he's kind of come out of the blue this season. Nobody expected to see him playing at such a high level.
Almost as though his game developed overnight. I mean, he might have been flying under the radar coming into the season, but that's no longer the case.
It's deflected. Here's Scott. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Scott's got 5. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Stars.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Scott.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going here.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And the Elites decide to take their first time out here.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Down low. The shot is off. Nice D from Scott.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Hardaway. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Hardaway hits them both. And it's the Elites with the ball. Down by 12. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Shoots from the block. Morning's shot is good.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
And I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him, trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
Duncan misses. And the Stars leading by 11. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Scott, good.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Ball.
17 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Morning throws it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Now Murray. Just 3 on the clock. No good. And as the
All right, fans, get loud for your Elites.
welcome back, everyone, to the Rising Stars Challenge, where the NBA's youngest, brightest stars take the stage.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right, and the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
This is how the floor looks for the Stars starting the second. Scott is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Scott. Then it's Magician. And it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. Out to the right wing. Here's Murray. Shot is off. Now the Stars take it the other way.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Here's Morning. And that one hits back iron.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively, limit his easy chances inside.
Here's Scott. And the rebound goes to the Elites. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. Little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Murray, good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Scott, good. Scott's got 10.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
The Elite's making a switch here. Smith is checked in.
James Smith.
Here's Duncan. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Smith drawn the double team. Warning with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Elite shooting their first foul shot of the night. And the Stars leading by 15. Here's Scott. From outside, off the mark. Now here is Smith. He's guarded closely. Here's Stiff. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Scott. The three ball. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Smith outside. Screen by Duncan. And it's Smith penetrating off the screen. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
The three ball. Rebound the Stars. Magician's got his 3rd rebound on the night. He was all alone on that one. And that's now 30 points for the Cobra.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Stiff kicks to Duncan. And it's blocked by Scott. Outside, Scott. And the rejection by Smith. Poked loose. Right wing. Pass to Stiff. All alone.
Loose ball. Unawarded. Go the other way. That's his 2nd personal foul.
Here in the 2nd quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. On the wing, Scott. And the Stars, another 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And stolen by Scott. There's the lob to the hoop. Back to Hardaway. On the wing, Scott. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists tonight.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Stiff. And he gets it to go. And that's 12 points for lights out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Smith left side. Picked his pocket. And here comes the break. Here's Scott. Finished off the break. Scott's got 37.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Smith drawn the double team. Duncan kicks to Antetokounmpo. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Dishes it to Duncan. And Duncan gets double teamed. Back to Antetokounmpo. Tries from 16. And Duncan with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
Took him no time at all on that one. 16 points for the Cobra.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Smith kicks to Mourning. To the wing on the left. Here's Murray, defended by Scott. No one near him. And that's off the glass and in. 18 points for the Cobra.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Stars lead by 21.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
A dominant